What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lullaby here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. But if you are not, click on the link in the description. I think this is just going to become like a regular thing now, so you're welcome. Have you guys ever just been like, I want to make an aesthetic bedroom for my plastic toy? Same. That is exactly what we are going to do today. And I made a DIY tumbler bedroom video one time, and like, holy cowbell, this is a kid-friendly channel. It got like super popular, so we're gonna do another DIY bedroom video. Also, if you're like, why do you look like a peacock? I made this dress yesterday, so I really wanted to show it off. So I know it's kind of random, but you know, deal with it. Okay, sorry I ramble so much. Let's get into the DIY. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a cardboard cereal box, and we are just going to start making the room just like we made the last one. But if you have not seen my last video, I will show you how. First, cut open one side of the cereal box like this. Now cut and measure how tall you want the bedroom to be. Now you're just going to fold the walls of your bedroom to give it some volume. Because your room was once a box anyways, you can just fold along the creased lines and the tabs. The tabs are going to be your floor. It should look something like... You are now going to glue together these two tabs and these two tabs if you have a corner like that. Your room should now have corners and it's not going to fall flat. I used a glue stick to glue it down. Now that you have your basic room, you can cover the floors and walls with scrapbook paper. You can use a glue stick for this part too. Or, if you have it, spray mount. Although be careful, this stuff is pretty toxic. It's a bit rough right now, but I'll clean it up later. I went ahead and just used a simple wood for the floor and white for the walls. Now that we're finished with our room, it's time to decorate. A lot of you ask how I create all these amazing decorations, but I get a lot of my inspiration from Pinterest. So you can actually just look up aesthetic bedrooms and just recreate one of the photos or just use it as inspiration. Sometimes I do a bit of both. So I went on Pinterest and I found this picture here. And I'm just going to kind of use that as inspiration. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it is going to be similar. Let's start with the bed. Now, I'm not going to show you guys how to make the actual frame of the bed because I've already made a video on that. So if you haven't already seen it, just pause this video and go down to the description and click on the link. So now I'm going to go make the frame of the bed and then I will be back. I just finished my bed and I wanted it to look like the one in the picture, so I didn't make a headboard. Now you can take some cloth to make blankets or pillows. I took some fabric and just kind of stacked it together to make a little mattress thing. You can also sew a few pillows as well. But moving on from the bed, let's make some wall art. Making these is super simple. Just take a square of cardboard and cover it with scrapbook paper. These are the two pieces of wall art that I've made so far. Now let's put those to the side and make some fake plants. Just take a bead for the flower pot, and then using hot glue, just glue fake leaves into the hole of the bead. Or you can even cut up some green paper if you don't have any fake leaves. I've made this one right here. Now let's make some fairy lights. But if you have real fairy lights, you can always use those too. First, you're going to need some string. White or clear both work. Now for the actual pretend lights, you can use some sticky gems or even some gold beads. And now take those and glue them onto your strand of string. You can use hot glue for this part. This can be very tedious, so be patient. But if you're using beads, you can just string them onto the string. Now you have your beautiful strand of fairy lights, because let's be real, every aesthetic bedroom has to have fairy lights. Now, putting that away, we are going to make some Polaroids. Just cut out tiny squares out of white printer paper, about this size. Now cut squares out of scrapbook paper slightly smaller than your white squares. And now glue them onto your white square in a way that would look like a Polaroid, like this. And now you have tons of cute Polaroids to hang all over your room. Let's make a framed quote. Just do exactly what you did to make the wall art, but this time write a quote on it. And take wood scrapbook paper to go around the edges and make a picture frame. Ta-da! I chose the quote, "Keep looking forward." Now that we've gotten some of our decorations, let's put everything together so far. This is always my favorite part because you can decorate your room however you want. I'm going to do mine and I'll be back in a sec. Ta-da! Wow, you guys, I am so happy with how this room turned out. I was going to do a little bit more, some more crafts, but I think it's perfect just the way it is. And almost everything in the room is something we made. Are you guys ready to see it? I'm basically just going to do like a little miniature room tour. Here's what it looks like zoomed out, and it looks so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys. And it actually kind of looks like the picture that I showed you. So let's start over here. First, we have our little quote that we made. This we didn't make, but it's really cheap. You can just get it at Michael's. These are candles that my friend made me. These are magnets for like a little desk, but if you don't have a desk, you can also make one using the bed method. Here's her little phone. Here's a plant that we made. And then, the bed. We made that, and I was too lazy to sew pillows, so I just used cotton balls. Over here, we have our beautiful artwork, and I have a little dream catcher keychain that I used over there. Here is a guitar that you can get at Michael's, and a little rug. And then these are our Polaroids. Oh my gosh, they turned out so well. This is a little plant I also got at Michael's. And this is another little quote that we made. Well, it's based off the one we made. And over here is a little tent slash teepee. And I didn't show you guys how to make that, but I did make a video on it. So if you want to see it, just click on the link in the description. And of course, our beautiful fairy lights. Okay, you guys, so that is the end of our video. Make sure to tell me what you guys think about the room in the comments below. And if you have any questions about the craft, make sure to also feel free to ask me. And I'm really curious, what room did you like better? The tumbler room or this one? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!